think. They
What's up? I am back from the dead. Gonna share it out to a few folks, and we're gonna have a little fun this evening. So if you don't mind, take a couple minutes, share it to your favorite place, friends, family, whoever they might be. I'm gonna share it to Cult of Carnage. They only like Venom stuff to be shared, or Carnage stuff, and I'm wearing a Venom shirt, so maybe they'll get me in there. But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Tonight will be an interactive show. Plan on showing you a really cool product that I just got in whilst I was sick, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about being sick. So take a minute to share it, say hi, say what's up. Now, if you're going through Facebook, make sure that you click the acceptance or whatever it is for StreamYard so that I can see your name. Otherwise, if you don't, it just shows up like this. So whoever said what's up to you. You can follow it up with what's up. This is so-and-so. If you don't want to have them click in your name or whatever it might be. I don't know how that works. Some people are a lot more. I probably somehow that my social security number and everything is probably on here because I do these little goofy posts and shows and whatnot. Almost done sharing it out here. Hope everyone's been safe. Hope everyone's got some good deals kicking, and I hope everyone's ready for the new Venom 26 coming out. I know I was scared that it was going to be another case of Venom 25 where it's just a crap ton of variants, and well, it was, but not as many. But it's been a crazy times out there. And I'm glad that I have the space to be able to share with you guys, to be able to kind of share a cool product and just kind of talk a little bit with you guys and hang out. All right. I think that's enough polluting of everyone's page. There we go. Very cool. So, yeah, what's up to this person and what's up to right here as well. I don't know who he is, but hey, good seeing you. So how's everyone been? Talk back with me. Add your comments in here so I can see what's going on. So tonight we're going to do a cool product that I recently got a hold of, and it's something called Gator Guards. Gator Guards. And what it is just a cool way to display your books, to be able to encapsulate them, and kind of show a little bit of flair with some coloration and whatnot. And I wanted to show these things off because, as many of y'all know, I collect books. You know, it's for my son, but yeah, I do it for myself because I really enjoy it. But I also want to be able to pass it down to him. And so, in doing that, when I learned about CGC and then CBCS, they'll encapsulate a book to preserve it for you. I love that idea. And so I was just trying to get stuff graded, not necessarily to flip, not necessarily because almost everything I get goes to my PC. And I really just wanted to be able to protect it, have it in something cool. And then, yeah, you know, if it's a nice book, then let's get it graded and whatnot. But, you know, I get some books that probably didn't need to be graded. Like I got this one right here. I like this book a lot. I just didn't. I just wanted to make sure it was protected because it is more of a rare book. It's a 1 in 10. It's from the second series of Venom, and I just thought it was a cool book. It's a 9.4. It probably didn't need to be graded. But you know, I actually think I bought this one graded. I think I got it for a total maybe $50 or something. But I would have been totally cool to have it in something like this. And it's a lot cheaper, and I can make it, put some flair to it. So we're gonna go over that tonight, kind of what those look like, show you some things that maybe I picked up since the last time I hung out with everyone, and just see what y'all are up to. All right, to see what some of these, I think you need Green Bay hat. I think not. The Falcons are going to be flying high. You know, with Todd Gurley coming on board, if they don't get sick before they go and play, I'm really looking forward to him running all over everyone. But I do like the pack. I'm a huge Brett Favre fan. You know, originally a Falcon. That's where he came from. And I have his rookie cards and tons of his memorabilia and so that's where my love for Green Bay comes from. Favorite football player of all time, Brett Favre. What's up, Brett? I don't know who you are, but what's up with you too? Camber Dick, I know you're saying what's up. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Sample, what's up, buddy? Dating Sample, recently he got some books for me not too long ago, and so cool guy, and got to interact with him shortly after all my sickness and whatnot happened. So let me get to that real quick. So 2 weeks ago from today, actually, started feeling weird. Started feeling like, man, chills, body aches, just feel like crummy. So I was like, all right, what am I gonna do here? Am I getting sick, or is it like all this African dust stuff? I thought it really was African dust stuff, but it wasn't. That evening, I got even more sick, more chills, and I knew something was up. At that time, I decided to, hey, I'm gonna have to quarantine from my wife and my 6-month-old little buddy, Riker. You know, I love my little buddy. And I was like, I'll just quarantine, and I'll find a place that has a quick test, and I'll try to see what's up with this. So I found a place that had a quick test, so I thought, and they said they only have 30 tests a day. So if I wanted to get it, I needed to be there first thing in the morning. They said they have a line when they open. People start lining up about 6:30. I was there at 5:30. I wanted to make sure I got in there. I got there at 5:30. I felt like complete dog crap, just complete crap. And it was like, all right. So sat there. It was like sleeping in my car, sweating and just rolling around. People were looking at me like, what's up with this guy in his car? Is he homeless? No, I'm just dying over here. Got in, took the test. They said, it's going to be 2 to 3 days. I was like, 2 to 3 days? Crazy. I thought it was instant. No, 2 to 3 days. Next person said, maybe 2 days, probably 1. Well, I took the test Sunday morning. I didn't get the results back till Wednesday. In that time period, I could not be next to my family. I could not interact with my little boy or my wife because I had to self-quarantine in a room in our house. That was the most absolute torture that I've ever been. Not necessarily sickness, because the sickness was bad. It was just like having the flu, but it was being in my room and hearing my little boy out there just having a good time, or actually not having a good time because he got sick. He started running a fever. He was just crummy as well. And my wife trying to take care of it. And it was just the worst time to be there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I cried a couple of times because I just wanted to see my little bud. I'd hear him out there, you know, and he and I have this screaming thing that we do. We scream back and forth to each other. And I didn't want him to know I was there because I didn't want him to be like, come see me. I didn't want him to be like, why is my daddy not coming up and hanging out with me? And he's here. So it was just really difficult. It was hard. So that was up until about Wednesday. Wednesday, I got the news. Yes, you're positive. You have the COVID-19 thing. Well, crap. All right. So my wife and my little one are going to go get tested. They go the next day. I still can't hang out with my little one because I don't know if they're – now my little one has been running a fever starting on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. And then my wife started feeling kind of crummy on Thursday. I was feeling a little bit better. I thought I was on my way back. And then Friday came around, boom, it hit me again. And it just felt like crap again. It's Myron, don't know why. Hold on, Myron. No, my name is invisible on your screen. Huh, that's weird. Chris Myron's my boy. That's my boy right there. If y'all don't know about Chris Myron, if you ever have the opportunity to purchase from Chris Myron, do it. You'll be set. Chris, you might have to go through, look at a post that's from StreamYard and accept their thing or whatever to be able to get your name up there, I think. But I'm glad to see you in the chat here. So to bring you kind of up to date from there. So then they took the test, waiting for them to get it back. My wife got her test back Saturday. So from Saturday to Saturday, I was stuck in a room waiting for my folks, from my wife, my kid. She got tested. She was tested positive. So that means we could be together as a family. So that was bittersweet. Everyone ended up being positive. The whole house is COVID filled, but we were together, and it was actually okay to be together. I mean, it was still sucks. Don't be scared of it. If you're healthy, it does suck. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible. It's a real thing, and there's all kinds of people out there saying, I don't know if it's real, it's fake, or whatever. It's not fake. It's real. It's not like it's a death sentence. It's a sickness. You're gonna be sick. I started getting better that Sunday. Monday hit me again. I had fever up until 3 days ago. So it is something you should take seriously. It's not something you want to have. If you do get it, just take care of yourself and you'll be all right, I think. But that's it on that. I don't want to paint any doom and gloom, because there's not really any doom and gloom. There's a lot of people that are dying out there, and there's a lot of people that are having problems with it. And it's typically the ones that are not taking it seriously, or they have some health concern. And my prayers go out to them, because it sucks. My mom's 82 years old. I don't want her to get it, because I'm scared if she gets something more serious might happen. But y'all stay safe out there. Please wear your mask. I have been wearing a mask, and it's not to protect yourself, but it's to protect anyone else that you come across that maybe you had and you don't know, because that's how I picked it up. I picked it up, I think, from someone that didn't know they had it until a week later, but it was too late by that point. All right, let's move to something fun. Comic books, all right? Yeah, Danny, hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping in and saying what's up. If y'all can, if you can, share it out, get some people in here. Let's have some fun tonight. I really want to see a big crowd, because I just want to connect with everyone and see how everyone's been doing. So my books are going to come to me clean, right? Yeah, I was very tedious, and I actually wore a mask when I packed people's books up. And I did some research. You can't pass it along through cardboard. It dies. It only lasts like a few hours on cardboard. So I think you'll be all right. And I was on the way of back health. Now they don't know if you can get it again. The worst case scenario is you get it again and it won't last so long. So if anything, my whole family is like a super family now. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about these Gator Guards. I'm going to demonstrate how one is put together. I have a couple here. Here's how they come. So they came in a package. So let me start a little bit off. So the owner of this company it's a startup company. Victor Otero, I believe is the way you pronounce it. Victor Otero. And it was an idea he wanted to. He started collecting books. He saw CBC, CBCS, and just wanted to do something a little bit different. So he came up with an idea to be able to kind of encapsulate your books. So that's where Gator Guard came around. Now, Gator Guard is he's a guy from Florida, and I think it derives a little bit from that, the Gator situation on it. But I think it's just an awesome, awesome product. I bought the 6-pack, which was $100. And with that, you get 6 front and backs and a bunch of screws to go with it to put it together. And I'll demonstrate to you how that works in just a second. I know I hear my screws. So I put them in a little box here so that I can keep up with them. But you get a bunch of screws as well. And I'm going to try to do these as much as possible. These are the different screws you can get. You can get all types of different colors. And if you end up ordering something after the show tonight, let him know if you saw it on the show, and he's going to throw in some extra color screws for you of your choice. So really cool little deal. They're aluminum screws, and I think they're anodized metal on the outside. Now, I have a book here. I figured we do. Now, I'm going to let y'all choose which book we should do. Obviously, all I have is Venom books. I pulled out some stuff out here. I was like, what can I do? I figured, what the heck? Let's do this one. Silver Surfer Black. Let's do something a little bit outside the norm. I don't know if y'all read Silver Surfer Black, but I love Silver Surfer Black, and I think this is going to be a cool one to match up some of the different colors on it. So, when you get these, when you order them, order a 6-pack. Now, I got mine, and they come in a priority box, and they come wrapped in this like cellophane type wrapping. Now, when I got mine, these backs are a little bit thin, and the post office decided to play soccer with my package and kicked in one of the corners and broke them all. Broke all the corners. In fact, I have them right there. I can show them to you if you want, but snapped all the corners on the backs. And I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? You can call Victor and see what's up. One of the good signs of a good company is great customer service, and he was on point. He said, what happened? That really sucks. That's really weird. That's never happened. But let's get you taken care of. He, within an hour, I think, had a new set of backs in the mail. I think I got the original set Wednesday, and I got the backs yesterday. That's how fast I got them. He had it in the mail and to me so that I could be able to have the weekend to be able to put together. So, you know, that was some of my reasoning for wanting to show it off. I love when a business goes over and beyond to try to provide good customer service to the clientele, and I felt that way. I felt like he saw what it was. He didn't bark. He didn't argue. You know, I sent him pictures of what was going on. You know, it was a weird situation, but he took care of the situation, and I just thought I really appreciated that. So, you know, part of this reason why I set up Rhino's comic report was to be able to share those good experiences that I have with different sellers, buyers, whoever it might be. Like Danny Sample is a great buyer. Cameron Dix, good buddy. I know he's good for stuff too. So to share out those good experiences, and I had a wonderful experience with this, so I had to share it out. So here is the symbol of it. Now these going down the, if you could see it in there, it says Gator Guard, and it's a gator, kind of like the Florida Gator is, like the Florida Gators, yeah, you know, something like that. Now, let me put my hat behind you and kind of see it. That's terrible. I don't like to cover my Falcon thing of it. But this is the back. So this goes on the back of your book. So it's not, your book's not going to be like distracted by the symbol there. That's the back of it. Now, this is the front. I believe the patent on this is still pending, and you know, this is a great, awesome alternative to sitting a bunch of books off to get graded when you just want to get them preserved and encapsulated. Again, I got this 6-pack for $100 shipped to my door. I think my total was $102, and in that I got and for $102 I got that, and I got some extra colors too of screws. So this is the actual front of it. There is a little writing right here. It says Gator Guard, and that's about the only thing that you see of the company that so there's not a lot to distract from whatever your book is that's in here. So what you do is just put that down. Let me see if I can't get a little bit of angle on this so that you can see kind of what is going on down here. All right, hold on, get my book stuff here set up. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back. So we're going to get out Mr. Knoll here. Is this where you can see it? Okay. We're going to get out Mr. Knoll and put him in here. Now, I thought about getting these books graded. No, it's really hot. Have y'all seen the new premiere or preview from Marvel? It is the, I think, the Knight in Black, or no, the King in Black, I think is what it's called. King in Black. It's a series that's it's the next big Marvel event, and this book is very cherry. This is a very clean, not a nick in it. This is definitely a 9.8, and I could sit and get it a 9.8 if I wanted to, but hey, right now is not the time for me to be able to do that. I got so much other stuff in there. I got a ton of books sitting in, sitting at CBCS that I waiting to get out. So all you do is you drop this in here, just like that. Just lay it in there. Now, in this book right here, when I did this book, I did do a little extra, and I actually carved, or I got a plastic a board and bag and cut off the excess and put that in there to kind of give a little more padding, I guess you will, so it has less opportunity to slide in there. But they've done a lot of testing, and they've never had any problems with the books being damaged while inside there, because that would be a key thing. You know, you don't want to get them damaged while they're in there. So here are the screws. This book, let's see. I was thinking about using, I'm going to use these silver screws right here. I like that you could choose the color too. I love being able to choose color, kind of add a little flair to it. So I'm going to use these silver screws. Now, here's some green ones here that are available, and then here's some black ones as well. And the black ones are obviously probably the more popular one. I'm going to show you another book where I use some red ones, and I'll show you some other ones that I did. Now, all these are just little two screws that come undone. So on one side is a button or a little hole, and the other side is a flat head. Now, this design may or may not change. I think that it's a good design. One thing that maybe an Allen wrench, because if you're not real careful with these screws, you can mar them up. Using a piece of metal, a metal flathead to be able to screw it down. You don't really want to crank down on these. You want it to be snug. You don't want to crank down. You could crank down. You could crack it if you crank down too hard. It's really just to be snug. So the way that this goes is, so this is the back of the book, and you would get the back, or the Gator Guard back, and they're little like they're kind of raised. If you see, they're kind of raised right here. So they kind of fit. It fits in there kind of like a puzzle, sort of. So you put the Gator Guard down there, you put this right here on top of there, and boom. Kind of push it down on a little spot right there, and we are in there. We are in like Flynn. Okay, so now I like the button side out. Now you could choose to put the flat side out, or you could put the button side out. I like the button side to face out. That's just my personal preference. So get it there, and boom, there's that one. Now I'm going to go back after I do this and snug them up with just a little bit of snugness, just to kind of get them snug in there, because I like being snuggled up. There's that. This is a very simple process, and I'm looking forward to future, whatever the adjustments might be in the future. But this thing is just, I like, and I don't know if y'all are like me. I enjoy putting stuff together. Like, it's just fun putting stuff together. We had to put a bed together recently. We upgraded our size, and I was like, all right, let me put that bed together. It's just, I like putting stuff together. I guess mechanically inclined in some form or fashion. So I got this little bitty flat head, and I just kind of, just slightly, I'm not trying to crank down on it again. And the screws will kind of pop into place. So just kind of snug it down in there until it stops turning. Let's see this one here. I'll play with that one here in a minute. Get this one right here. This nugget. It'll kind of self-tighten. Again, you're not trying to like crank down on it. Just like that. There. And this one right here, let's give me a little bit of a, let's see what's going on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Just got to kind of fiddle with it, get them in. And there we go. It's going in nice and smooth. Yeah. Right. That's a little tight. And as easy as that, we have put our book into a nice little case, and voila. It's really clean looking. It's it doesn't take long to put them together. The buttons look really cool in there. And you know, the silver, you can, I like, you know, speaking of color matching, like matching the silver with the quick, you know, with Silver Surfer. Just it can bring it out a lot of aspects. It's just a cool way of doing it. So that's the Gator Guard. I put the link to the company in the link in the bio or in the description, and I can add it to there as well. I'll add it on later on so that you can go in. Again, if you tell them that you saw this on my show, they're going to include another color of screws for you, or one or two pair. I don't remember exactly, but he's going to give you some more screws, more colors to mess with. I think for the set of screws, I think you can get like another set for $2 or $3 for colors, like, so you can get like different sets up without having to. You can get different sets, and so you can mix and match them. You can do whatever you want to if you choose to. So let's see. So you got anyone in the chat here? That's the Gator Guard. Now I want to show you a couple of the other books that I've already done. So you saw the Venom one. This is a book that I recently got. So I'll show you some books that I recently acquired. Check this book out. Have y'all seen this one? This is Venomized. This is a Todd McFarlane cover swipe, and this was a ratio variant. So this one actually came from the UK. I just love this book. I've been looking forward to getting this book for some time. Really cool looking book. And you know, this is a good example, I think, of a reason why these are perfect to have in your collection. I got this book off eBay. Guy said it was really good shape, probably a 9.8. But definitely nothing lower than a 9.4. And he's right. But this book is probably not a 9.8 because right here is a little bit of color rub, which would make it not a 9.8. It's not going to be a 9.8. So do I really want to spend the money to be able to get this graded? It's not going to come back in 9.8. I know that. It might come back in 9.6. Depending on the day, maybe it comes back in 9.4. You know, it's not going to come back in 9.8 though. So instead of me spending the money to get that done because it looks good in here, I just smacked it in this thing, and I'm stoked. I'm happy. This is perfect. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by not having it graded, and I have a great way to be able to display a really, really cool book. Now, another set I think this is really cool for, and I kind of did this one last night, are some of the, I'm going to set this up for us, are some of the wraparound covers. You know, if you buy some wraparound, there's like the Venom 18 that had a wraparound cover, and unless you get the clear backing boards, you kind of get the back kind of gets cut off, right? So you kind of want to get them graded so that you can kind of see the front to back. Here you go. You don't have to do that. Check this out. I got this one. I did this one last night. And this is the wraparound cover of Venom 18. It's each individual book. Now, this one was the second print. It's a 1 in 50 second print. And this is the original print. which is the just the regular original print. And so I just thought it was cool to kind of have them together, and you can kind of like, you can see the wraparound with the with the color fade to it, and it allowed me to be able to put it into something really cool. These have good weight to them. I can't say enough about these things. Are just really, really cool. I'm definitely ordering another set of these to add more books to it, because unless I'm getting something graded and I know it's coming back in 9.8 or it's got a signature on it, I'm just paying to get it encapsulized. So if I can do it myself and I can add my own little flair by adding these little colors to it, I put the red here because it was the white one, and I put the kind of bluish grayish ones in there on this one. Just really cool. So that was another little setup I did. I got one more Gator Guard that I'm gonna put together. I'm kind of waiting to see what I'm gonna do with that one. But tell me what your thoughts are. Have y'all ever seen that before? Is it something that you think you would do, or that y'all would put money into? I think that this guy came up with a winning product. I really, really do. I don't know the gentleman that well. I talked to him once to let him know I was going to do a review and to see if he wanted to do something special for the show. But outside of that, it's just I was really, really, really stoked to get Mike Spears. If y'all know Spears, you might see him through some of the auctions. He's the one that told me about him, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. I've seen him. You check him more out. So I really, really enjoy it. But yeah, that's the Gator Guard. Give them a look. Go try them out. Let them know you heard them through us, and you'll get some extra colored screws. Before we bail, I want to see, what are y'all collecting? Did y'all get Venom 25? Have y'all? And I want to see in the comments. So let me know what's up. Let's see if there's anything right here anymore. Did y'all get any more? Did you get the 26? 26 comes out this week. Which one did y'all get? Did you get the Lee? Did you see? Hard to talk about. The Comics Elite, Venom 26, screen cover. That one was a rough one. It's one of the more rougher covers I've seen. It's so rough that you kind of have to get it, because you just have to have that rough cover. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The Venom 26. One of my recent pickups that I got is this one right here. I don't know if I've got a chance to talk to y'all about this one, but check this thing out. This is a 1 in 1,000 signed by Bagley. And it's a 9.0, but I didn't care because I got it for like $120. $120 for 1 in 1,000 signed by Bagley. Now that's just freaking up. That's just awesome. I was stoked to have it. I love. I didn't think I'd get the 1 in 1,000s or 1 in 2,000s ever. So I was stoked to be able to get that one. Another one that I was stoked to get, this one came in this week, is Superior Spider-Man. Now these are the B covers of Superior Spider-Man. I need one more to finish this series, this run out. And I don't know if the comments are not happening because no one's commenting or what. Let's see if I can look and see. But yeah. So this is the 1 in 1,000. Really cool book. I'm looking forward. I have some really cool books inside CBCS. Some really old books that I'm stoked to get back out and show you guys what those look like. A couple other quick hits I'll show you that I don't know if I showed you already was the Crane 9.8, and this was worth getting graded again. It was a 9.8. It was signed by Crane. Why not? This is a cool one. This is not something I would put in a Gator Guard probably, because I want that yellow label. Just like this one right here. The Venom 23 with a triple sign on it. You know, it's just a cool book to have in the arsenal. So let me know how y'all are doing. Are you excited for the Dark King? And that's coming out in December. I've seen they're trying to release some covers for 27 already. And 26 comes out this week. Did y'all hear about the a couple more things and I'll let y'all go. Did you hear about the Eternals cover? The Eternals 18 cover might have some relevance to the Donny Cates run of Venom. So look into that. Ravencroft is starting to be a series that looks like it's going to be a major player in the run of Null. I've been hearing about that as well. But I've kind of been out of the loop for the 2 weeks because of all the COVID stuff and whatnot. So I'm hoping to get back in there, back in the swing of things, get some good information coming in, some cool books, and I want to hear from you guys. So I appreciate y'all having sharing a little Saturday evening with me. And I hope that y'all continue being healthy. If you're not healthy, I hope you get to feeling better. And go check out Gator Guards. Totally worth the money. And I can't wait to go to the next set and start doing some more. I got one more front and back. I'm about to put another lucky contestant in there. So let me get to that so I go hang out with my little buddy and finish out the weekend right. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. Come on!